Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be predicting what's going to happen in Chapter 10 of Piggy. Now, Chapter 10 has not been released yet. So these people are thinking that Chapter 10 could be, like, when they first, played the game in Chapter 9, which was the city. I'll go link in the description of that, Chapter 9. And that chapter is really difficult. But if we go back to Chapter 1, then, you are a police officer, and you have to and a police officer, and you're finding George Pig, but he's missing. And also, guys, if you went, and then you're in the house, Chapter 1, and then when you escape, there's no reading of the animation. Or then you go to Chapter 2, which is the station. It says, "Attention, a monster is going into it," and then you say, "Another monster! I gotta go to the garage." And then you get to the garage and you meet Doggy. And Doggy is good for now. And then we go to Chapter 3, the gallery. And you're with Doggy, and you ran out of gas. And infected people are surrounding you. And then you have to go through the gallery. And then when you escape the gallery, you escape, and Doggy escapes with you. And Chapter 4, the fourth. This is when stuff gets a little scary. So, if you're 4 and younger, I would say do not play Piggy because it is scary. But if you're 5 and up, you could try to play it. But play with an adult if you are 5 and 5. So you're still with Doggy, and it's been 4 weeks later. And then you say, "Doggy, where are you?" when you just start. And then Doggy got infected. And now Doggy's trying to get you, and you're yummy face. And you have to escape. And then when you escape, you meet Mr. P, which is a potato. It's kind of funny. And he's on a walkie-talkie talking to you, and he says, "Hello, is anyone out there?" Okay? And then we go to Chapter 5, the school. We're trying to save Mr. P's friend, which is Bunny, gets introduced in the story. And then you replace Doggy as your friend, and then you get Bunny. But then I'm going to be saying a lot of Chapter 7, because, yeah, that one's kind of insane. And then when you escape, you see Mr. P, and you escaped with Bunny in the sewers. Yuck, 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 yuck. And then you say, "I don't feel too well." And then you go to the hospital. Man, I almost supposed to say hi.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a prediction video of Chapter 10.
Oh. I think it's going to be a lab, or it's going to be in the sewers.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I'm going to be on Chapter 6 now. So now Chapter 6 is the hospital.
Yep.
Well, and guess what? This is funny. I think you all know Grady Catman. He never escaped the hospital, and he's older than me, and I escaped.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you escape every single place?
No, I still had to beat the station in chapter 9.
But he does know the ending of all of them.
Yep, I do. Which is because I watch videos, and guys, and then somebody was there like, and then
why are you not like in Roblox?
Because I'm doing it on YouTube for fun. I like to do it on my internet. And then you escape, and then Mr. P left you. Wah.
What happens when you escape?
You have to find another way out, and then you go to the basement of the hospital, which leads you to chapter 7, the metro.
So when you escape, you go onto the train, and then that leads up to our next chapter. But when you escape, it says Bunny says, "I don't feel too well," and
she's like, and she might turn infected, and then probably at the end.
But we don't know that, and so she said that she drank one of Mr. Potato's potions, and then she stayed back and fought off the infected, and then the train a few weeks later they make it to chapter 8 where we are now, the carnival.
And can I say chapter 8?
No, I'm saying the rest of them.
No.
I'm doing it. No. So then you're into chapter 8, the carnival. You're trying to see.
You see Foxy in a cage, and then you have to like. And then
you skipped like all the parts.
And then you free him, and then.
Shush! No, I want to say the stuff.
Okay.
So then you get to the carnival. You're at the carnival because you want to get revenge on Mr. P from poisoning Barney and turning him evil. So there's Foxy, and he's trapped in the cage.
Yeah.
That brings us to the ending. So when you escape, you meet 2 new characters.
Pony and Zizzy.
Stop it! I'm going to say Zizzy and Pony. And they came here and they said that you're going to take them to a safe place. There's also a picture on the shelf that shows either Mr. Potato's sister, daughter, or wife, we think, right? And then we start to think, maybe because of that picture, he's doing all of this because one of his people that he loves are infected or sick, and they want to save him.
So we don't know what's going to happen in the next chapter. Maybe Mr. P is good. We don't know.
Or bad. So well, a
lot of people are thinking that Mr. P is evil, and then you might change your mind.
I want to say the thing.
And then you might And then we lead on to chapter 9, the last.
Hey, I'm not even done chapter 8. So Zizzy and Pony are like, oh, wow, you brought a friend. But it's actually Foxy infected. Whoa, what just happened?
We're leading a vid.
And then you almost die, but thankfully Pony saved you. Then they said that they're going to take you to a safe place. And then chapter 9, the last one that we have.
Which is really difficult. And I never escaped.
It's difficult to beat. And it's when it's actually a city that the safe place is. There's actually 2 piggies that are trying to come after you.
The grandmother and then the
play. No,
and then a player or a bot, which is Ellie.
No, the player's not always Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be Ellie. It could be 2 grandmothers.
Like a be a Zizzy.
Yeah.
Or a pig.
I'm gonna stop. Ooh.
What?
Sorry, I was just looking at her. Okay, so then you get there, you escape, and then you see Zizzy and Pony there too. Then you talk and say, like, you're a police officer. Pony wanted to be the job that his father had, and Zizzy was a fencing coach. Then in the garbage can, we see a shadow behind.
Which might be
Zizzy,
some creature.
Zizzy and us go behind there and go see. Now on to our predictions. Can I say my prediction first?
Sure. And then I'll say a long prediction.
So I think that, and also something we forgot to say, that in one of the building next to the main building and city is a shadow shaped like Mr. Potato.
Yeah, Mrs. Potato. So
no, I'm saying
Mrs. Potato will get released.
I'm trying to say the prediction.
Okay, sorry.
Because we saw that, I think that my prediction is that the person behind the thing is George Pig, because I think that actually George Pig found out that his family got infected, so he hid, and then he tried to go to this. Be right back.
What?
Okay, guys, she'll be back. I think that the next thing's going to be a lab, and I think that George Pig is going to come, and I think that he tried to go to Mr. Potato, but then he found out he was evil, so now we're going to take him and he's going to be on our side.
Yes. This is my prediction. So you know that, like a lot of people are thinking that Mr. P was evil, but it should, probably the next chapter is going to change your mind. Mr. P is good. He could be good. And TSP, which we'll talk about that in another video, TSP. And here's a little sneak peek of TSP. This is only the only thing that I'm saying for TSP is.
Yeah, we think that TSP is the super potato.
And I'll leave more in that for the next video.
TSP might actually be the bad guy and slaming Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato might be good.
Yeah.
You never know.
And I'll release more of TSP next video. Well, I'm not saying that much. Well, also, you might go and, so you know what's going to happen. You're going to go Zizzy for, something. It could be George Pig or it could be Baldy. Just kidding. It's not Baldy. Or it could be like a monster. And then he drops down to the sewers. And it's one of the infected people. And then they infect Pony. And then Pony's infected. And then they have to get Zizzy. So they are both infected. But Zizzy might not even get caught. He might just swack Pony. Swack Pony and get him gone. And there's another prediction. You might go in the sewers, but it might be a hard chapter to beat. Because sewers are small. And probably in the next chapter, well, I don't know what sewers take place to, but probably what sewers take place to will be in chapter 11. Well, chapter 11 will be a while until that comes out. But we'll get more to that when chapter 10 releases. Which it might be this weekend. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for TSP's reveal. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll do more piggy predictions next time of TSP.
Bye-bye.
And go check out Amy's channel. She'll make another video of piggy predictions, right, Eve? I don't know what she will do. Well, see you guys next time. Bye.